Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome to today's episode. Now, do you hear that? Do you hear that? It's the sound of a wild motorcycle. What motorcycle do you ask? Let's see if you can guess. Motherfucking Monday. Alright guys, welcome to today's episode. And I had to do a little bit of a shuffly McShuffleage with all these vehicles, all these bikes, make a little bit of room. Now, I know you're wondering where this bike has come from. It's a Ducati HYPERMOTARD 821, in case you guys don't know already. This is my dad's bike. It's not my bike. He's given it to me to borrow for a little bit, and it's got a few issues, so I need to fix it before I can even ride it. And you know, kind of part of the deal, I guess. I can get to ride it, but I have to fix it. So I noticed earlier that there is a oil leak. It's a bit of oil right down there. You can kind of make that out. Like underneath here, some leaking coming from around here somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out. I think it's probably just the sump bolt is probably a little bit loose. He hasn't rode it for a while, so it's definitely neglected. My dad likes having these flash things and then not using them, is what it is. He's got some ridiculous grips on it. I mean, these grips are like hilarious. The grips started melting, and now, like, look at this grip. Like, are you serious? Look at this grip. It started melting, so he put tape on it. See that? Like, look at that. It's literally got duct tape. I bought some grips. Here we go. Got a couple of grips here. Put the grips on the bike. Check out the oil leak. We're gonna put some grips on my bike at some point, maybe not today. Check this out, guys. The swinging arm on this bike, yeah? Can you see this chain? Look at the chain here, guys. Look at that. Are you kidding me right now? Are you seeing this right now? Look. That's obscene. So we're gonna sort out these couple things that the bike needs doing, bit of neglect. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Fuck! Oh my god! Saber-toothed tiger! I've been on this bike all of 5 minutes, and like the character from the sound of this bike is obscene. Oh, move the fuck out of the way, man. It's like you're manufacturing thunder. Ah! This makes you giggle like a little girl every time you accelerate. One of my favourite turns. I feel like my chin's gonna hit the mirror. Ruining my flow! You're ruining my flow! Oh! This bike just handles so well. So well. Like, it feels so good on its side. I stand by my quote when I say that this bike is one of the best handling bikes ever. What's good, guys? So it turns out I don't have to fit the fat ass nut that comes on a single swinging arm Ducati, nor do I have the tool to fix whatever was going on with the leak down here, because after taking it to the Ducati shop, it turns out that it was missing a gasket and the oil leak was coming from the starter motor, not the actual regular sump bolt being a little bit loose or something or other. So it turns out, in typical Ducati Italian pizzeria emotionolio, I don't even know, fashion, that yes, it's not simple, and when you don't have the tools for it, turns out you have to take it to the shop. But there is a silver lining to this red, blue and white Italian cloud, and the silver lining is I've been hitting up these mountain roads. I mean, I've literally stopped on a mountain road, U-bend, horseshoe kind of corner, and this bike is handling the corners like no other. I swear to you, this one is not even an SP, and it handles these corners like a fucking dream. It is so good. It's the pizza in the pie with the pasta and the spaghetti bolognese and the, yeah, you get what I'm saying. They know what they're doing with this bike. Some kind of chassis, like seating position with suspension, like where you sit versus the wheelbase or something. They know what they're doing. It's like a secret recipe, and it's like some ratatouille shit. All right. Anyway, let's hit them roads. No ABS. Got the wheel up a little bit there. Feels weird getting used to the clutch, you know, it's a little bit, it's such an easy pull, so the actual contact point is a little bit sticky iffy. I'll tell you one thing, I haven't felt confidence in a corner on a bike like this since, fuck, I don't even know. This thing just feels so good leant over. It's like the feeling is keep going, it's cool, like lower, 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 but my brain is telling me, you know, be careful. Traction control is off. There we got a bit of dirt or something going on here. Look at the dirt. Oh shit, look at this, look at the state of this, look, can you see that? There's loads of little miniature sized rocks everywhere. Look at the state of that. Look at that, look at that there, look. Fucking hell. It's a very good, it's a very hot, and the bike is very good. And my name is Isabella, and I like the pasta. This feels so nice. It feels so nice then over. Beast. Move the my way with your piece of shit. Hey, you, with your piece of shit. Who the f out my way with your piece of shit? Fuck, did you feel that? Did you feel that? I got an erection! Oh, I feel like I'm riding fucking Scott Redding's V4. That's what I feel like I'm riding. Listen to that. Undeniable feeling of feeling invincible on this bike, because it just handles so well. It's just like you feel like you can feel like you just feel like you can take the piss. And you got great brakes, great chassis. You know, you can just fucking take all the piss you want. You know what I mean? Back it in just a tad. And it takes a bit of getting used to. You know, the whole Ducati thing. I feel like the engine being kind of rough down low, and then the clutch being having a very small friction point, kind of is the biggest learning curve. It's so passionful. It's like riding a tiger. Because that kind of sounded kind of gay. Riding a tiger. Shit. Alright. Maybe that was a little bit too far. All the people on YouTube out there that say, oh, you're going too fast, you see, you went over the yellow line. But like, yeah, well, I could have braked harder, okay? There was no car. Oh, listen to the fucking thing. Fucking hell. It's definitely got some secret sauce. You know what I mean? There you go, you're backing it in, left backing it in. I mean, there's got to be a black line there somewhere. I mean, it just makes you want to go stupid. Do you know what I'm saying? It's lovely, and it's just quality as well. You know, you've got all of the things I keep mentioning, like the brakes, the chassis, the suspension, but the things I haven't mentioned as well, you know, like the throttle connection, with it being like spring tension based. I don't know how many bikes have that in general, but it's such a light accelerate. It's such a light feeling to get on the gas. The positioning, the seat is super comfortable. I mean, this is one of the best bikes to go long distance on. It's just so comfortable. I do tell you one thing, is I can't think of a better bike to go touring on. I think this bike, in Thailand anyway, would be an awesome bike to go touring on. You know, oddly enough, because it's a motard or super motard, I think it's not a good town bike or like a good tight space bike, but just because of the clutch, you know, it's a bit vague and the engine's a bit hard and it's less predictable than a Japanese bike, down low, and that's why it's not really a motard. You know, it's more of a mid-range fucking beast. You know, it's got a slab of lamb chop and it's just slapping you in the cheek when you get to about 6,000 RPM. Down low, it's kind of coughing. You know, the meat's still raw down low. Alright guys, so I've pretty much finished with the roads today and I'm heading back home. Man, I've really enjoyed riding this Hypermotard. You know, I rode the new one very recently and maybe I should do a comparison video, but long story short, this bike is wicked, man. Like it's the 821. It's a fair few years old now. It is very, very hard to beat no matter what bike you would like to compare it to in the scenario I've been in today, you know, in these twisty mountain roads. I've had awesome fun. I hope you've had fun watching the video. Don't forget, click the notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video, and I will see you in the next episode. A moto, a man, out. Alright, outro fam, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. Man, it's been nice riding another Ducati. What do you guys think of Ducatis, man? Because I'm telling you, after riding this, all of the passion and stuff has really come through. I know it's kind of a cliche, but it really has. But you know what? It's got me really looking forward to testing, hopefully, the Street Fighter V4 or maybe even the V2. Ooh. Stay tuned for one of them reviews to come soon. Hopefully, if this COVID-19 stuff just keeps getting better in Thailand, I'll be able to fly down there and test one of them bikes when it becomes available. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode.